Hi. While you're preparing for your interview for 2023-24, I am here with you with our latest edition of eMocks for 2023-24 interview. In this eMock, I would like to request a process that you follow. In fact, there's a lot of advantage that you have here. One big advantage that you have is your mind learns how to speak, not only speak to the point, and also, most interestingly, learn how to contract, or for that matter, expand an idea. Because we're going to give you questions. After that, there'll be a counter. I request you to place your mobile about 4 to 6 feet away from you and then listen to the question and watch for the counter which starts, which will be any time that you have. During that time, you record your answer, and while your mobile is kept a few feet away, you also emote better. You see how the whole thing is recorded. And this is one exercise I have found in the past. People have been coming back telling me that it's really, really helped them. And it is more powerful than any mock interview that you would gain. Because mock interview can give you a situation simulated, but they don't give you much practice sessions. This eMock is a major practice session that you can have for yourself, and you could see how you are progressing. Initially, it may not be very attractive, but if you stick on and do a few of them, you would be very happy. We'll give you a new edition of 2024. However, we are using some of our questions from our archives also, which have got still relevance left to them, because there's no time frame within which they have to be asking question for you in the real interview. So all the best. As per recently published CMI, Center for Monitoring Indian Economy report, the urban unemployment has changed. What are the changes in urban unemployment? And how do you think the structural change in rural economy is likely to have bearing on the urban unemployment, particularly urban educated unemployment? Emergence of social media in the recent time has been a big factor in the kind of ensuring the democratic credential of a particular country. How do you think that rise of social media is going to have bearing on the true democratic credentials of a particular country? Financial literacy has been very poor in our country. Phishing has come along with the electronic medium that we have been using for banking transactions. What kind of campaign you think that is required in our country which ensures that phishing and lots of people who are vulnerable, they are protected. As progressively we are getting more and more smart devices, those who are linked to the internet, the nature of crime is changing, especially with respect to the white collar crimes. I would like you to identify that what are the major challenges that are in store for us, which we should be concerned about in terms of attending to the problem of white collar crimes, emulating out of the smart systems that we've been using in large scale in all spheres of lives. We often hear a lot about shell companies. What do you understand by shell companies and how they are being misused uh, by certain money launderers? And what measures have you taken to check? Because we have a lot of debate going on about these shell companies and then regulating them, ensuring that there is no involvement of such shell companies in moving the money uh, into the system and doing lots of money laundering in the process. Uplinking has been a big market, and the kind of demand that is generated on the ground is growing exponentially. India is geographically located at a beautiful position where it can provide uplinking to a very large population. What kind of potential India holds in uplinking and what are the major steps that we have taken to capitalize this geographical location of India in this regard. It's not often that we hear good news about environment and pollution, but the pollutants in the form of PM 2.5 and PM 10, they have shown some improvement as far as Delhi is concerned. What could be the possible factors which are responsible for this, and how we can consolidate on this to make our urban centers, which are actually heat islands, from getting any further and warmer? I would like to also hear out your views, which can have immediate and long-term impact as two set of solutions. When it comes to space, India is not like many other developing countries. We have some power to reckon with as far as space is concerned. In the recent past, we have got quite a few accomplishments. Which of the accomplishments that we have made in recent time that you rate as the biggest, and why? Now you have recorded some of the answers. I hope you have answered all of them. I would like you to now use these videos, watch them, and ask your mind that what better answer could have been there. You could also ask yourself, did I understand the demand of the question? Could I finish it within the time which I was given in the counter? You can also ask that what is a better version of the same answer I can give, and that you can again record, revise, practice. I would really like you to make good use of this exercise by not only recording it, but replaying it for yourself to be able to understand what more you could have given in that answer.